This game isn't the worst piece of shit ever made compared to some of the other games on this list to come, but for the time it was released, the system it was released on, the features available, and the price it was released at, it's probably the most insulting. Micro Machines as a series is one that I can't get enough of. From the original games to the V-series on PlayStation consoles, single player or couch co-op, it's always a blast. I mean, everything great about the series is in the name, Micro Machines, based on the awesome tiny little toys. So as you'd expect, you race around everyday locations we all recognize, and everything from Cheerio pieces to snooker balls end up being your obstacles as you leap from tabletop to tabletop. Simple to grasp, easy to play, fun to look at, it's all great fun. So in 2017 on the PS4, for the most recent Micro Machines game, would you expect a lackluster, bare bones, barely any cars, barely any tracks, absolutely zero single player content racer that despite the utter drought of anything in the game itself runs at 30 FPS in the exact same environments that we've already seen run much smoother on older systems? No? Well, tough, because that's World Series. And I have to stress, like I do every single time I say this, I'm not a frame rate snob, but for how little is actually going on in this game and how, yeah, it looks good, but it doesn't look that great for 2017, I would expect at least 60 FPS. There's nothing else on this disc that can justify it running like this. You pick out of a measly amount of cars, pick from a measly amount of tracks, and race for a bit. What? I'd love to be able to say a little bit more about this game, but I honestly just cannot, and I can see the first defense coming in that the game is more focused on online multiplayer, and you know what? That's fine, because it is. But not only does that not excuse the piddling number of courses and cars to pick from, but if you bought this on PS4 like I did, nothing on the game box explicitly states that 80 to 90% of the enjoyment you'll get from the game along with the new unlocks is from the online mode. And I don't pay for PlayStation Plus for the online, so essentially, without any warning on the box, I wasted all my money out the starting gate unless I coughed up more money for the online. And again, that would be fine if I knew about it and if there were any more going on in this game, but there just is not. Everything you see here is the entire next-gen Micro Machines experience. How can a game about tiny cars with endless possibilities for household racetracks and jumping from PS1 CDs and Mega Drive cartridges to PS4 Blu-ray discs be this empty? For £30 in 2017, it's an absolute disgrace, especially compared to the older games that ran better and had more on them. Even the battle mode, a staple of kart racing game local multiplayer, is lazy as all hell. Barely any unique power-ups, no unique track layouts, and get this, even if you get yourself up on a higher ramp or incline than your opponent, you can both still hit each other, so what's the point of a ledge even being there? Terrible. Truly terrible. I think the game is on Steam, but don't even think about it. Those user reviews do not lie. Do you feel like you need to wash your brain out after seeing some truly awful video games? But then how about go to the description below to chrono.gg/caddy, where you can get a really good Steam game on the site every single day for a ridiculously cheap price. Be quick though, the offer only lasts a day and then it will change tomorrow.